Welcome back. So today we are EUPEC naming. We are continuing with our series. So if you haven't watched the other videos, please I highly recommend that you do so before you watch this one. So we are naming, specifically we are EUPEC naming haloalkanes. So I once mentioned that haloalkanes, it's a mixture of a halogen or halogens and alkanes. So guys, our halogens, let me write it here. Our halogens are your bromos, bromine, bromos, your iodine, your chloro, your fluoro. I don't know, is the spelling right for fluoro? I don't know. It's your bromo, your iodine, your chloro, your fluoro, etc. Those are your halogens. So in alkane, we have established in the past videos that an alkane actually has single bonds, which means it has single bonds. And by the way, in chemistry we say it is saturated. Saturated. Forgive me, guys. Yeah, halogens. So let's say, let's get into the real work now. So let's say I have this alkane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? I have this alkane, and then here I put a Br for bromo, and I also put another Br here. Ne? And then let me see. I want to make this as more interesting as possible. Let me put a chloro here. Let me put a chloro. Ish, the spelling is kicking, eh? What? Oh. Yo, sing man. Why am I writing it like that? Sorry, guys. Ish. So it's a chloro, Cl, guys. Cl. Chloro, it's a Cl. And then I also put another chloro here. I want to make this as interesting as possible. So now it's time for us to name. So let me complete everything. My hydrogens. Put my hydrogens. Now you need to put your hydrogens. And you shouldn't be scared when you see something like this. So it's my hydrogens. Identify my longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So guys, in a scenario like this, when you have two types of halogenation, oh god, sorry guys, when you have two types of halogens like this, I don't know why I'm making mistakes, probably because of the heat, like you can actually donate to buy me a cold drink so I can cool down and continue helping you guys. I'm joking, but yeah, you can actually if you want. So I have a bromo, I have a chloro. Alphabetically, we know, guys, which one comes first, a B or a C. Well done if you say a B, because it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, da 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 da. So in this case, let us start naming. Are we going to start naming from the side? Which side? From the left to the right or from the right to the left? Well, I want to show you guys something. Ne? So let me start naming from this side. I want to show you guys something. So let me start naming from this side. 3, number 4, number 5, 6. I want to test you guys. To test if you've actually been studying. So it's 8. So we said 8, it's oct. And then carbon number 4, I have 2 bromines. So it's going to be On carbon number 4, I have 2 bromine, so it's going to be 4,4 dibromo. And then on carbon number 6, I also have 2 chloros, so it's going to be 6,6 dichloro. And then it's an oct, and then I'll check my my bonds. They are saturated single bonds, so it's an octane. So now I want to show you guys something. This is not the final answer, because I want to show you guys something. 4,4 dibromo, and then I put, because a number has to be separated from the weight with a hyphen, so 6,6 dichlorooctane. You see this, ne? So let me start numbering from the right to the left. So here, let me write it. We numbered from the left to the right. Left to the right. I don't want you guys to actually... Oh, my pen is actually running out. So let me take something else to write with. Yeah, so here I numbered from the left to the right. So now let's do it from the right to the left. So from the right to left. So in this case, from the right to the left, it's going to be carbon number 1, carbon number 2, number 3. So on carbon number 3, I have these chloros, and there are 2. So it's actually going to be 3,3 dichloro, right? And then carbon number 4, carbon number 5, when I name from the right to the left, it's where I get my bromos. So 5,5 dibromo. And then now the parent chain is still the same. It's an oct. So it's an octane, because they are single bonds. It's an ane. So let's do this now. 5,5 dibromo. And then it's 3,3 dichlorooctane. Now guys, I want you guys to pay attention. So this was the chain that we got here, and this was the one that we got here. So according to the rules, we must take the one that actually has the lowest number. What do I mean by that? Okay, it's a 4, it's a 6, that's like 10, right? And then it's a 5 plus 3, that is like what? It's an 8. So which one is so this one is an 8, and then this one is a 10. So which one has the lowest number between the two of them? Well done, it's this one. So we are actually going to take this EUPAC name. This is the correct EUPAC name. So it's a 5,5 dibromo 3,3 dichlorooctane. I hope I'm clear, ladies and gentlemen. Should I give you guys a homework? Here is the homework. I want you to name this for me. I'm not going to give... I forgot. I'm not going to give you something hard. So you will let me know in the comments what was this called. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have what? A chloro. And I also have a chloro. And then I also have a chloro here. Yeah, I have 3 chloros. I have a chloro, I have a chloro, I have a chloro. And then I have a bromo, a Br, and then I have my hydrogens. So I want you guys to let me know what is the answer to this. And if you get it right, I promise, guys, you are going somewhere with this. So yeah, tell me, what is this? In number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 5 carbons. I'm tempted to do this with you, but then I don't want to ruin the surprise. So good luck with that. And please make sure that you subscribe. More videos are definitely coming. In the next videos, we will be doing our Hague, which is our oh, we already covered the H part of the Hague abbreviation. So we are going to do aldehydes, ketones, esters, carboxylic acids, and alcohols.